today we're going to talk about managing gifts at Christmas time. Because Christmas is one of the most stressful times in the year from a financial perspective for many people. There's two things we're going to look at. The first thing is how do we trim our list, and the second thing is how do we get the most bang for our buck. So looking at trimming your list, so maybe you can talk to some of your friends and family and say, let's exchange cards rather than gifts. You can think maybe potluck dinners instead of inviting everyone around to your house where you have to pay for all of the groceries. Maybe it's something that everyone contributes to. You can look at last year's Christmas decorations and say, well, can you reuse them, or maybe even swap them with friends or family so you've got a fresh look on your Christmas tree. Look at your extended family and maybe draw a name out of a hat, and so that you're buying for just 2 or 3 people in the family rather than every single person in your extended family. This way you can actually get a better gift than having lots of smaller gifts as well. And the other thing some families do is they flag the adults and say, well, the adults are not going to get gifts, but we're just going to buy, for the kids. So there's a couple of different options to actually just trim down the amount of people that you have to buy for at Christmas time. So the second thing about getting your best bang for your buck out of the money that you spend, start getting on the internet, have a look around and see if there's any bargains or any special deals that you can utilise. Buy as soon as you can. Start planning today. There's a lot of sales that happen throughout the year, and maybe if you buy earlier, you can take advantage of those sales. Look at the loyalty programs that you have. Many of us have got credit card programs, air points programs. Are there any things that you can buy using your various loyalty points that you have? What about job perks? Do you work for a company that maybe gets discount on wine or certain types of products that maybe you can take advantage of to sort of cut down the amount of money that you're spending? 2-for-1 deals, have a look at those. What about photos as an option? It's one of the things that I got as a gift last year was a photo of my nephew, which was a great idea for me, as a gift. And it's obviously, it has quite a good long-term effect as well, having those photos of your loved ones around. Garage sales, not as popular maybe today as what it was in the past because of Trade Me, but have a look and see what sort of bargains you can pick up. Check out your cupboards. There may be things that you've been bought as gifts many years ago and you just haven't used them. So for some people they're still sitting in their shrink rack. And look at regifting. Obviously you need to be very careful and don't send a gift off to the person that actually sent it to you in the first place, because that probably wouldn't be a good look. And also look at home baking is quite a good idea. That's something that I've also had in the past, is people have made jams or home baking, because it's certainly something that I don't have time to do today. And when you go out and buy a lot of those home baked goods in specialty shops, they're quite expensive. So that could be a really good idea. But I think the key thing is to start planning today. That one of the most stressful things about Christmas is leaving everything to the last minute and thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to get some gifts, I'm not organised, and you often spend a lot more money than what you originally planned.